Our company has been successfully manufacturing pharmaceuticals for various purposes for 20 years. We follow the development of science in the field of pharmaceuticals. We analyze and implement new technologies. We constantly update our product line. At our enterprise we have various equipment for production of medicines, from granulator to self-adhesive labels automatic line. 5 years ago our plant became part of a large holding company for the production of medicines and biological supplements in Kira. The accession gave us the opportunity to increase our production capacity. The management of the holding decided to search for ways to expand the enterprise. Over the years of productive work, we were engaged in the production of tablets, vitamins, medicines in powders. To produce products we use modern equipment that meets all international requirements for pharmaceutical equipment. 2 months ago our company was given the task to master the production of an experimental product for half a year, fish foods. It was impossible to accomplish this task without special equipment, which unfortunately we did not have at our company. As the product planned for production was experimental, the management wanted to analyze the profitability of the production of boilers and the popularity of the product among customers. We needed a machine for production of bait fish, with productivity from 20 to 30 kilograms per hour. We wanted to buy a universal machine that would produce balls with diameter of 15 to 30 millimeters. I've been working at the company as a chief engineer for 15 years. I know the production and the equipment in the factory very well. I was commissioned to find a machine for making fritters, which is used in small-scale production. I began the difficult task with the most popular way, search in the internet. On the recommendation of colleagues, the first thing I did was to look at European manufacturers. On my own I chose 2 companies that produce equipment for foils. One is in Italy, the other is in the Netherlands. Having sent an application to their email, after 3 days I received a reply from the Italian company, which reported that they could not deliver the specified machine due to the suspension of its production. The company from the Netherlands wrote in an email that they do not work with CIS countries. The first step was not very successful for me. I understood that there is no hopeless situation, and continued to search for a solution. I found similar equipment for the production of bait in 2 Chinese manufacturers. I contacted them by phone. The manager of one company said that they could release the machine not earlier than 4 months, because of the heavy load. I needed to start production in 6 months, during which time we planned to include the product registration procedure, and so I declined the offer. The other company started talking to me in Chinese, and I ended the conversation. In the end I came to the conclusion that I would not be able to choose the equipment for making the bait on my own, and decided to go to a specialist. I needed a professional who would give full information about the machine, its capabilities, test the equipment on our raw material, tell me about the terms of delivery. It was decided not to consider Chinese intermediaries from the very beginning, because often manufacturers from China have their own direct resellers. I did not want to go through this stage all over again, so I decided to turn to Russian intermediaries for help. I made the choice of a specialist, based on the following criteria: long period of work in the market of pharmaceutical equipment sales, positive customer feedback, the availability of information on the company's website, and convenient terms of delivery of the machine. According to these parameters, I selected 4 companies, having sent to all of them by email. I still have not received a response from 2 companies. One company from Krasnoyarsk warned that they do not have their own adjuster, and the whole procedure to install the equipment must be done independently. This option did not suit me. The manager from Moscow was able to quickly give me a competent and constructive answers to my questions. I liked the business-like approach of the specialist. The manager was polite, asked a lot of clarifying questions about the characteristics of raw materials, equipment needed, what diameters of boils were needed for production. After preliminary consultations over the phone, the specialist suggested equipment for small-scale production and laboratory research. I agreed with the management of our company, and we concluded a contract for the delivery of the selected machine. During the whole manufacturing period, I received an email report on the readiness of my order. When the boiler was made, the manager sent a video of the equipment, where I could see the black balls of different diameters, the receiving hopper, the screw and removable nozzles that regulate the diameter of the future black balls. The machine forms 2 sausages simultaneously, which are conveyed by a conveyor belt to the receiver for the formation of balls. The sausages are pre-cut with special knives. Finished black fries fall into the receiver. My order was delivered within the time specified in the contract. The equipment was made of quality stainless steel. I was pleased with the result of the work done. Perhaps I would not have gotten such an excellent result in such a short time if I had gone the route of selecting the dispenser myself. Experience has shown that the decision to seek the help of a professional in selecting boil making equipment was the right one. People think that everything is easy for professionals in their business, but I'm pretty sure that such professionals work to keep us thinking that way.